Good morning students. Today I am gonna teach 6th maths, second chapter, whole numbers. Continuation of the previous video. So we will solve some problems today. So a taxi driver filled his car petrol tank with 40 liters of petrol on Monday. The next day he filled the tank with 50 liters of petrol. If the petrol cost rupees 44 per liter, how much did he spend in all on petrol? So what the question says is, a taxi driver filled his car petrol tank on Monday. He filled 40 liters. Okay, on Monday he filled 40 liters of petrol, and the next day he filled 50 liters. And cost of petrol is rupees 44 per liter. So for 1 liter it is rupees 44. You have to find how much he spent his money on these petrols. So we'll start the answer solution. Quantity of petrol filled by taxi driver on Monday. So on Monday, how much petrol he filled? He filled 40 liters. Write that, 40 liter. What and all given in the question? First we'll write it that only. Next, quantity of petrol filled by taxi driver on next day. Next day, how much he filled? He filled 50 liters, right there. Then what is given? Cost of petrol, right? So cost of petrol per liter. Per liter means for 1 liter. So for 1 liter, what is the cost? Rupees 44. Now they are asked to find how much did he spend money for these liters of petrols. So first we'll find how many liters of petrol he filled to his car. Therefore, total quantity of petrol filled by taxi driver on 2 days. So how much? First you have to add this 40 and 50. How much? 40 and 50. Add it. 4 plus 5, 9. So 90 liters of petrol, right? So total 90 liter. Then you have to find the amount for that. Therefore, total cost of 90 liter petrol. How will you find this? So what we'll do, we'll write liter and rupees. So for 1 liter, how many rupees? Rupees 44. We want for how many liter? 90 liter. Write it here. For 90 liter, how much? Then cross multiply 90 into 45 by 1. So 1 is not required. 90 into 44 or 44 into 90, or you can also write this as 44 into 90, because which property? Commutative property of multiplication. We can change the place, right? So 44 into 90, how will you multiply? This 0 is at the last. Ignore this first. Only multiply this. 9 4s are 36, right? 6 here, 3 carry. Again 9 4s are 36 plus 3, 39. Then we have left this 0, that will put it here. Finished. Only if you have 0 at the end, you can ignore, and last you can put that 0. If you have 0 here, for example, if this question finishes here itself, answer. For example, if you have 44 into 09, that time you cannot do like that. At the end, you first you will ignore, and at the end we can put 0. We cannot. If you have 0 at the end only, we can ignore it, and last we'll put. If you have 2 zeros here, last we can put 2 zeros. Understood? This is for example. So rupees is how much? 3,960. Rupees 3,960. So total cost is rupees 3,960. Next question. If the product of two whole numbers is 1, can we say that one or both of them will be 1? Justify through example. So what the question says is product of two whole numbers. If you multiply two whole numbers, is 1. So they have not said which are that whole numbers. So you should get answer as 1. So when will you get answer as 1? Product answer. Product means multiplying, right? When you can say sum means after adding you will get answer, that is called sum. After multiplying you will get the answer, that is called as product, right? So you should get, when you multiply you should get 1. So when that they are saying, see, can we say that one or both of them will be 1? In that two numbers, either only one number should be 1 or both of them should be 1. You have to justify through example. So let us take some example and show it. So if we take one as whole, one number as 1 and other, for example 2 into 1, 2 ones are 2. So if you take only 1, what you will get answer? 2 ones are 2. So answer product is 2, right? So we cannot get 1 as answer. So product is not 1 when any one of the number is 1. Let us take one more example of both numbers also 1. We will take 1 into 1. Here only one number we have taken it as 1. So you didn't get the answer, you got 2 answer. Here we have taken both also 1 1. What you will get? 1 ones are 1. So now you got, right? So to get 1 as product, both numbers should be 1 only. So both of them will be 1. To get 1 as your product answer, you should have both numbers also 1 only. You cannot have only one number as 1. So that time you will not get. So we have justified with the examples. Next question. Find using distributive property 824 into 25. So they have said you have to use the distributive property. So what you have to do? Only 2 digit is there. Distributive property, in that what and all there? Multiplication and addition both are there in distributive property. And 3 digits, 3 numbers will be given, right? 3 different numbers. Here only 2 different numbers they have given. So you have to split one numbers to become 2, so that we will get 3 numbers. Here we will split 25. So 824 into 25, we can write it as 20 plus 5, right? 20 plus 5 is 25. Now you got 3 different numbers and you have multiplication symbol and addition symbol also. So now you can use distributive property here, right? So how will you do distributive property? What I said. So you have to multiply this outside number to the inside the bracket numbers. First you have to multiply to this, then this. So what you will do? 824 into 20. Then what is there here? Plus 824 into 5. Now multiply. This is 0 at the end. We'll ignore first. We'll multiply only 2 here. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 2 8s are 16. Right. Then 1 0 here. Okay. Then 824 into 5. 5 4s are 22 will be carry here. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 5 8s are 40 plus 1 41. Now add it. 0 plus 0 0. 2 plus 8 10 1 carry. 4 plus 1 5. Then 1 6. Then 4 plus 6 again 10 1 carry here. Then 1 plus 1 2. So 20,600 is the answer. Then one more thing I want to say. What is 0 by 1? 0 by 1 is 0 itself, right? 0 by 2 is what? 0 itself. If any student got 0 out of 10, how will you write? Like this, right? Which means it is 0 itself. So 0 by anything, if you divide that 0 by any number, it will be 0 itself. What about this 3 by 0? If you have 0 at the numerator and denominator any number, if you have, it will be 0 itself. 0 by anything is 0. 0 divided by any number is 0 itself. Here but 3 is divided by 0. So if you have 0 at the denominator, that is not defined. So it is not defined, or it is infinity. You will study in your higher class. Infinity or not defined. Okay. If you have 0 in the numerator, then it is 0. If you have 0 at the denominator, that is not defined. That is infinity. This symbol you will study in your higher class. Students, take down some homework problems. There are 5 homework problems. First one, a vendor supplies 32 liters of milk to a hotel in the morning and 68 liters of milk in the evening. If the milk costs rupees 45 per liter, how much money is due to the vendor per day? So in the morning he purchased 32 liters and in the evening he will purchase 68 liters. So cost of milk per liter is rupees 44. So how much he will pay money for whole liters? You have to find out. Next, which of the following will not represent 0? You have to choose the correct answer. What is the question is, which in these 4 options they have given? 1 plus 0, 0 into 0, 0 by 2, 10 minus 10 divided by 2. Out of these 4, which question's answer is not 0? You have to say. 1 plus 0 means what? 0 into 0 means what? You have to check it. Next, if the product of 2 whole numbers is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through examples. Same type of one I have solved. Same like that you have to do this. They have said when you product, right? When you multiply 2 numbers, you should get product answer as 0. So when you will get either one should be 0, one number, or both of them should be 0. You have to show this through examples. Next, fourth one, find using distributive properties. You have to solve using distributive property. First one, 728 into 101. Second one, 5437 into 1001. Fifth question. This is like a game. So, study the pattern. 1 into 8 plus 1 is equals to 9. 12 into 8 plus 2 is equals to 98. See how the numbers are here. 1, then goes on 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3. Everything is multiplied with 8 only, but the numbers increases. See 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 into 8 plus 3, 987. Answers also you can see decreasing numbers, right? 9, 9, 8, 9, 8, 7. Same way here. 1, 2, 3, 4 into 8 plus 4 is equals to 9, 8, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 8 plus 5 is equals to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You have to do next 2 steps same way. So here we ends with the second chapter. Thank you.